Whose first time is it in this building? Okay, really good amount. This building, this entire concept, everything surrounding this area was developed with one thing in mind, and that's the youth, amongst other things, but really the youth to have that opportunity to create a venture, to create a business, create a startup, and they can do so within this building and ricochet, throughout the Rio Grande Valley. When I was growing up here, there wasn't a whole lot of opportunity, and many of my generation left. And that's what this entire concept of this building is to create opportunity and let you know that you can still venture off and go to school somewhere else, but you still have a chance to create what you want here within Brownsville. And that's also why we wanted to do this film race specifically with BISD and Idea Public Schools first, to show that you can also be a filmmaker if you wanted in Brownsville. How many, show of hands, how many people knew that Brownsville had a film commission? Okay, so not a whole lot. So that's another kind of component, is we want to engage in this building that already tells you that you can build and develop whatever you want. We want you to know that the Film Commission can help you film and be that amazing filmmaker in whatever field you want. So we have 2 schools that actually participated in this. We had 9, but only 2 actually met the criteria. So those are the 2 schools that we'll be presenting today. But I really think it's important that you all learn exactly what the Film Commission does and what we're able to do so before we get started. So I'd like to introduce, without further ado, the Film Commissioner for the City of Brownsville, and by thus the entire Rio Grande Valley, because we serve the entire valley, Ms. Eva Millan.
Thank you, Nathan. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming. And guys, thank you for participating. It's a huge honor, and we are extremely excited to have you today. Okay, so we are here representing the Brownsville Border Film Commission. Now, if you don't know what a film commission is, I want to break it down for you. So the Brownsville Border Film Commission serves, like Nathan said, not just Brownsville, but the entire Rio Grande Valley for now. So we help film productions and bring film productions, both local and from outside, here to Brownsville to film. So what does that mean? What does that entail? Well, first of all, our wonderful board members. We have our chair today, Jesus Trevino, one of our judges. Thank you, Jesus. We have the rest of our board who are not in attendance today, but they're still a great support. We have Rosie, Carmen, Bobby, Juan Becerra, Elizabeth, and Jessica. So part of what we do at the Film Commission is we offer soft incentives. So what does that mean? It means that we help productions film and make it easier for them. So if you need a road closed, you come to us and we help you close the road. If you need to use a city building, if you need to use the cemetery, if you need to use any place downtown or anywhere, the sports park, things like that. So we offer those things as incentives. If you need help from the police department to keep you safe, if you need the fire department, if you need vehicles, things like that, we help productions find these things in Brownsville. If you need a location, hey, we're looking for a warehouse, we're looking for a specific house or an apartment that looks like X, Y, and Z, or we're looking for a coffee shop that meets these needs. That's what we do as a film commission. We help films find their footing here in Brownsville and help their film come to life. Some of our soft incentives, like I said, are city permitting and coordination, location scouting, and production and local vendors. So if you need crew, for example, if you need talent, we can give a shout out on our social media. Hey, we need extras. Hey, we need videographers, we need writers, we need anything like that. We need stunt people. We give that call out to help productions find talent that is local. We help as well with traffic and parking management. Hey, we need to close streets, community outreach like the events we're doing today, and fee waivers and reduced municipal fees. Hey, it would cost you so much to close the street, but if you go through us, it'll be a much less price, things like that. Marketing and tourism partnership. Because the Film Commission is under the Convention and Visitors Bureau, we help with marketing as well as anything that is related with tourism and tourism incentives. So we help promote the Film Commission whenever we go as a CBB to our outside of Brownsville to go promote. Then we are bringing the the Film Commission with us, and we also guide you on paperwork and incentives with the Texas Film Commission, which is the film commission for the state. So these things help productions and makes things go faster, it makes things easier, and it also helps our local talent. If you're local, then we can help boost your presence with film productions that are coming from outside. So typical process, checklist, things like that is we want you to submit an application. So if you are filming in Brownsville anything, whether it's a short film, whether it's a commercial, a long format film, anything, you must submit an application so that we know you exist and so that you have access to our resources. Then that's when we start our scouting process, our permit coordination, things like that. And nothing happens without a permit. So make sure that if you are wanting to film, you come to the Film Commission first. We do not offer cash incentives. However, the Texas Film Commission does. So we are happy to help guide you through that process if that is something that you are interested in doing. So some of our most recent productions that happened last month are Bank of America had their regional commercial happening here downtown. We closed down several streets for them, and they partnered with our local soccer team, the Red Crowns, the RGV Red Crowns, and they filmed their regional commercial here. So we were really excited. They filmed here, they filmed in Harlingen. They brought in their crew all the way from LA, so we're really excited to see the end product for that commercial. And then we had a local film called Dogs on Fire that also closed down a street. It is a short film about racing, I believe, something like that. But they had pyrotechnics and they had a race happening downtown, things like that. So we closed down the street for that. So those are two of our productions. So films are happening in Brownsville. This is something that is growing and it's expanding. And so we're hoping as young talent, you see that we do have opportunities here and that you continue to foster that interest in film. So here's our QR code if you want to scan. It takes you to our website and our social media. And I will leave that there for right now. Okay, so we are gonna get started with our 24-hour film race. So the way this is gonna work is we're gonna call up our first team, which is our team from IDEA. Guys, if I can get our team from IDEA to raise their hand. Hello, awesome. So I wanna have you guys come up here with me. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna show the film. Okay, we're all gonna watch, and then we are going to ask you guys questions about your process, about your film, and we're going to give you guys a chance to answer some questions that we have for our judging. So if I can have my IDEA team come over here. Okay, and these are our participants for IDEA. We have Ms. Frida Diaz, Mr. Corey Trevino, Soya Faroki, Paola Rodriguez, and Fabian Rodriguez. So if everyone can give them a huge round of applause, please. I'm going to have you stand right here, okay? All right. Okay, so guys, we're going to show your film, and then we're going to stay here, and we're going to ask you some questions, okay?
This is the city of Brownsville, on the border by the sea.
Some days start quietly, like nothing is about to change. You go through the motions of school, people, noise, but still feel a little outside of it all. Like you're watching life more than living inside it. And you start to wonder if everyone else knows where they belong, or if they're just better pretending they do. So you try. Different spaces, different people, different versions of yourself. Trying to adjust, trying to fit, trying to feel like you're part of something that makes sense. But it never fully settles, until you start noticing the quieter moments instead. The in-between seconds where nothing is expected from you, where you're not performing, simply being yourself. And in those moments, you notice someone who doesn't feel so different from you, calming in a way that feels familiar, like they've been there your entire life, but just never met them. Like they are also trying to figure it out, just without the rushing. On the border by the sea, where everything slows down enough for you to stop overthinking who you're supposed to be. That's where things begin to feel different. Not suddenly, not loudly, simply softly. A glance that lingers a second longer, a small smile that doesn't need explanation, a comfort that does not ask you to change. And you realize that you're not really searching the same way anymore, because maybe finding your space was never about arriving somewhere perfect. Sometimes it's someone who makes the world feel less heavy, less distant, like you can finally just be, without trying so hard to belong.
All right, round of applause. I can get you on. All right, now we're going to have our judges ask a few questions.
I'll get started.
Ladies first.
Okay, guys, can I just, before we get started with the questions, can I have you introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, my name is Frida Diaz. I am a junior.
Hi, my name is Paula Rodriguez, and I am a sophomore.
And hello, my name is Colando Torino, and I'm also a junior.
Okay, so my first question for you guys is, do you have any experience with making any content or films or anything like that before?
Me personally, no, I don't. You?
I have somewhat, but yeah, I've experienced making films.
I don't have experience making videos. However, I do have a lot of experience since I am a social media manager for many different pages.
Who decided to do what? Who was a producer? Who decided to do the edits? How did that work? How did you all decide who was in charge of what?
Yeah. Well, I did the editing, and I chose the non-copyright song.
I think for me, what I did was something that I could actually know what to do. I did the videography, which is not something I've never done, so it was pretty cool to do.
And so all of us contribute to the script, and we were all trying to figure out who's gonna go where. And so all of us as a collective, we tried figuring out and experimenting what looked best, because we did a lot of revisions and we were thinking oh my God, we need to redo this, and we kept going and over again. But I did the voiceover and I added the music to the background.
Good answer. Well, I was going to ask you about it, but you already mentioned everything. So next question will be, okay, who create the whole dialogue and the whole story that is involved in this production?
I think it wasn't just one person. It was all of us collectively at the time, since we had to do this on the quicks, obviously. We all decided on something, and we grew on that idea and grew on what to do, where else to go, how to film it. Every aspect of this was different from what we had originally planned, because we grew from being in the moment, I think, yeah.
Perfect.
In 30 seconds, or maybe a little bit more or less, guide me through the process, the creative process behind it. How do you come up with the script? Who came up with the idea? How do you come up with everything?
So it was actually really random. One of my friend's sisters had an art exhibition, and we kind of go around something around culture. And at first we went to this coffee shop. Me personally, I wanted to go because I really wanted the matcha, but there was also food there that was really good. And so we decided hey, food and drinks is something big in our lives, because our friend group and also extended people in our school, we love going out to eat and other things like that. And we value different spaces such as the art exhibition. And so we went to the coffee shop first, and then we went to the art exhibition. However, when we went to UTRGV, the exhibition was closed. However, we improvised and we went to the bridge and we went to different parts of the art building so we could film.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. All right, now if I can get our second team from Hannah High School up, please. Stay right. All right, we're going to screen the video.
This is the
city of Brownsville on the border by the sea.
This is a space where artists can use their creativity to do things like murals.
This is UTRGV, a space where many students from all over the RGV come to earn their education. We're here on campus and you can earn a bachelor's in business administration and accounting.
You can also study marketing and science technology. We are here at Gladys Morgan Zoo. This is a space for wildlife, for sheltered animals, where families can come and visit.
This is where the famous gorilla Harambe was born in 1999 and later transferred to the Cincinnati Zoo in 2014. This is SpaceX. This is a space that's going to take Brownsville to outer space.
This is a space where you can find job opportunities for welders and engineers. We're located at Sable Market Center. This is the space for small businesses.
SWAT, space for careers.
All right, if I can get you all to come up, and the judges will ask you a few questions.
Hello, good evening. My name is Ivana Flores, and I am in 11th grade.
My name is René Lopez. I'm in 11th grade, and I'm a speaker.
My name is Diego Espinosa, and I'm a junior.
My name is Jorge Aguirre, and I am also a junior.
Awesome. Thank you guys for participating. So my question for you guys is, how did you come up with your concept? What was that creative process like?
Okay, so we got here, we got the topic, and we were just kind of like, oh my goodness, this is so vague. Like, what do we do, you know? We sat on the couch and we were like, no, we cannot leave until we have a set plan. And we were just talking and we were like, okay, space, do they mean like outer space? Do they, like, what? They were all looking at me crazy. I was so confused. And then I was just like, you know what? Obviously this is for business opportunities and just to get out there. So I was like, why don't we showcase what Brownsville offers? Like small businesses, the zoo, things that get people to come here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Very true. Very, very true. First, congratulations as well. It looks very cultural film. I'm intrigued in how you got all of the actors involved for the film. Like we saw Fire, PD. How was that experience, and how do you get them to participate?
So we had originally planned on going to the Children's Museum and filming some shots there, but they didn't allow us to film. So we chose to like showcase SWAT and Fire and yeah. That's about it.
Did you see them on the street?
Yeah, they were outside in the Children's Museum.
Awesome.
In the front.
Yeah, so they were doing an event, and we were like, okay, well, the Children's Museum is obviously closed, and we wanted to do a space for kids, include that in the video. But then the SWAT and the firemen, we were like, hey, could you guys be in our video? This could be great to showcase a space for careers. And they were like, yeah, so we were like, yay. What else? Did we have other people? Yes, so at Layer, I'm a big shopper, and that's a small business that just got moved to a very like new market that's growing for sure. And I was just like, hey guys, this is really random, but we're in a film race, and I was wondering if you guys could participate to advocate for small businesses. And they were like, yeah, sure. And I was just very grateful that we got the participation that we got.
Okay, my question. There were so many locations, so many details, which is very good. But I'm pretty sure that you don't drive, right? Somebody drive you guys?
Yeah, that was my question.
Renee actually drove us, yeah.
Very good. Well, let's
Yeah.
congratulate that driver. because
Dedication.
You went from Brownsville all the way to Spaces, huh?
For sure.
Very good. My question is, what was the most challenging part to create your production?
Wait, what was that again?
What was the most challenging part? I mean, what was really make you think and rethink and
Well, first, I mean,
discuss?
we did have to make a whole plan, and like the most challenging part was like finding out like all the spaces in Brownsville that we could show and like just like that.
But you didn't have any trouble to find those
No,
locations?
we did. I mean, we were there. We were there for like 30 minutes, just like making a whole plan, where to go. I mean, finding out everything, the culture, everything.
Oh, very good, very good. Thank you.
That was my same question. But I do have another one. If you did this again, same amount of time, same topic, same everything, what would you do different? How would you improve this?
Okay, we would improve it by possibly just explaining the fact that there's much more space. I feel like maybe we would have just gone to more places if we could have. We definitely did run out of time, and it was definitely like a barrier because it was SpaceX and Brownsville and downtown and all of these things, and then to edit and film, and we wanted to give this to you guys in 24 hours. So maybe just plan it out more and just get deeper with the theme of the film race, for sure. That's what I would have done differently, and they could say the same.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations.
Do we have any parents in the house? Yes? Awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you.
All right, one more round of applause for all the teams, please. So the judges are going to go deliberate, but before they do, one thing I think we all forgot to mention is how this film race worked. These teams had literally 24 hours to film and produce this video, and the topic was finding your space. It was intentionally weird and allowed you all to kind of be fluid and figure out what that meant to you specifically. But beyond that as well, they needed to film a shot in downtown Brownsville, as well as use the phrase "on the border by the sea," which you heard in both videos. So I'm going to ask the judges now to please step up and go to the deliberation room. If we can get some background music for a little while. Everyone, you've got anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to go patronize some of the local shops around the eBridge Center, and we'll be right back with the winner. Thank you. All right, everyone, if you can please find your seats, we're about to announce the winners. All right, everyone. Can I have both teams please come up? Yes, up here. Idea, you can be on this side. Hannah, you can be over here on the right. So I made 2 mistakes this evening. The first mistake was I never introduced our judges, so I'm going to do that right now. One by one, I'm going to embarrass each one of them. We're going to start with our Vice Chair of the Board for the Film Commission here in Brownsville, Mr. Jesus Trevino. Can we have can I have my Assistant Director for the Convention and Visitors Bureau, Mali Montesam? We have our Film Commissioner for the City of Brownsville, Ms. Eva Mian. And last but surely not least, we have the Communications and Marketing Director for the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation, Mr. Nelson Amaro. Yeah, give it up for Nelson. He's had a long week with Startup Week. So, like I said, I made 2 mistakes this evening. I failed to introduce our judges. I also failed to either have 3 judges or 5 judges, because 2 judges liked one team and 2 judges liked the other. So we have a stalemate, so both of you win. Congratulations. Inside your gift bags, you'll find $40 to Nerve Coffee, to Target, and to Bubba's. So thank you to our sponsors, Film Commission, as well as BCIC. We're going to be doing this again soon, and you all are more than welcome to apply again. Thank you.